There are 4 main assessment criteria used to assess speaking in IELTS. Each of this accounts for 25% of the total mark. In the Fluency and Coherence category, examiners check how fluently you speak and how well you engage with the topics. You score high in this category if you speak at length with occasional repetition, self-correction, and hesitation. You might lose marks if you speak slowly and/or are unable to answer the questions. It is a good idea to include the reason why you do or do not do certain things when you answer IELTS questions. To avoid hesitation, you should use filler phrases such as, "Let me think." "How can I explain this?" I should start by saying, "Quite an interesting question, I have never thought of it before," and so on. In the lexical resource category, examiners assess whether you have sufficient lexical resources to discuss a given topic in sufficient detail. More precisely, if you are asked to describe a library, examiners check whether you are using words and phrases that are typically used to discuss this topic, such as catalog, shelves, archive, digital reference, user-friendly, author, and so on. It is a good idea to use collocations or words that are usually used together. That is to say, you will sound more natural if you say, "Ask a librarian," instead of "Get information from one of the library employees." In the grammatical range and accuracy category, examiners assess whether you use a narrow or a wide range of sentence patterns. Sentences with the verb to be, to have, and can are considered to be basic grammar structures. Compound sentences with if, might, or could, passive voice, and a variety of tenses are considered to be advanced grammar structures. It is okay to correct your own mistakes, but you should not overdo it. In the last category, examiners assess a range of pronunciation features, such as the pronunciation of individual consonants and vowels. Whether you are emphasizing the right syllable in a given word, as well as whether you are using stress, rhythm, and intonation effectively to convey meaning. Stress is about saying loudly and strongly information words and shortening words that don't carry meaning. Rhythm is about keeping a fairly steady time between stressed syllables and crowding unstressed syllables in between them. If you have a foreign accent when you speak English, you should not worry. IELTS only penalizes test takers when it is difficult to understand what they are saying because of their strong accent. Examiners give you a mark for each of these 4 categories. For example, a candidate might be given a 5.0 in Fluency and Coherence, 6.0 in Lexical Resource, 7.0 in Grammatical Range and Accuracy, and 6.0 in Pronunciation. In this case, the overall band score for speaking would be 6.0.